That's pretty cool. I should go down there and get my dance on. What do you think? Yeah, I was just, I was feeling torn. There's a lot going on in the world right now. A lot going on in the American Psychology Department. Um, I don't know what to make of all of it. I was realizing the switcheroo that's happening. Remember? I mean, they did it during the Civil War, where the Republicans and the Democrats kind of switched their positions on freedom. And then it happened again around when Kennedy was assassinated, and like it seemed like he was anyway. So Republican, Democrat, I'm watching what they're doing, how they switch positions, and all these people that thought they were liberals, you know what I mean, are all switching allegiances. It's weird how they're making it about these sub issues, right? That we're pretty much like tossing bones out just to keep us distracted and running after a misdirection. Um, really, but I mean it's all intertwined. Oh great. Oh god, I cannot wait. Less doggies, more professional. Yes, yes, yes. Holy god. Wow. Man, that is some bass. That's some abusive bass. That's crazy. Like you're getting ear damage. If you're standing on that dance floor, you're getting ear damage from that. That's abusive. It's abusive. Anyway, um, what am I getting at? Oh yeah, dude, this is not a good start. Hello. I wanted to talk about just how the switcheroos and all the propaganda, and I mean, I don't know what to make of it. I missed I didn't do like the college courses on history or anything. I've just got kind of what you call like a YouTube education, right? I just ask questions and look at all the different videos they got on every topic and read here and there, but it's just mostly asking questions to the internet, right? That's what we've all kind of grown accustomed to doing. And so, anyway, I've got a lot of experience looking at answers to all these questions, but I mean, who knows what to make of it, right? I have to be the one to consolidate which of it was just echoed, coattail ridden garbage or actually valid. So it's fun, um, realizing that TV is just as crazy as real life, and that real life is actually crazier. I don't know. So like TV, no barking. Sorry, dude. Um, TV makes us like think that all of that stuff is fiction. It's like, oh yeah, but this is the real world. But it's almost like that's a cover up for what's going on by, you know, making us think that it's not possible. So I don't know. I love just how lucky are we to be here on Earth during this transition, huh? Like to be able to watch our species go global and like have to figure out how to balance out our differences. Like, as I mean, dude, the technology's just it's going faster than we can adapt to, and And now with this AI stuff, it's just like, wow, dude, we don't have like a chance of competing. Oh, so it's a pretty beautiful place to be standing in a sense. We're like, we really have our choice of where to go from here. Out of all the movies, we can go Terminator Future or Road Warrior Future, or you know what I mean? Waterworld, right? Probably the one because of the magnetic excursion happening as the galactic current sheet builds up all the dust and everything and all the electric tension right before it switches from negative to positive. The sun might go micronova on us and do a little just every once, whatever, reset the ice age um, every time. And it might be quite a ride, you know. That movie 2012 is potentially not far off. Noah's Ark happened, dude. That shit was, I mean, something, somehow. They probably at least got all the animals that they needed and wanted. You know what I mean? A lot of them survived and did their own thing and whatever. I'm sure it's not like Noah was the only bottleneck in history, but from their perspective, it might have been very, very close call, right? So, anyway, nature does its thing. Um, and I'm a Boy Scout. I was a Boy Scout. And Boy Scout motto, be prepared, right? I'm not a worrier. I just like to be aware of what the animals are that could kill you in this environment and so on, right? You just need to do a little homework wherever you go before you just dive in and go run out there crazy style. So, I mean, it's fun to learn the hard way, but it's dangerous. And yeah. So anyway, where was it going with this? Purple power. That's right. I'm like, you know what? It's kind of time for nature to take its course. And we need to shuffle the code a little bit and make this a little bit more fun and add variety to the situation. And, if I'm not going to get my global voting platform app built because I don't know how to do the code and all that, I should ask AI, right? AI, will you build the GVP for me? Oh, there's an idea, Ponder. Bing. Did I just ask AI to take over? Uh-oh. No. I asked for humans to have a voice again. That's right. So, purple power. That's how I saw just easy landslide possibilities sitting right there on the table. Cause, dude, last time it was like 24% of the voting pool versus 23% of the voting pool. It's like 54% or something just sitting there. Nobody even gave a shit. Everyone's just like, it's rigged. Who cares? They're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. They're just all reptilians anyway, or whatever, right? Ugh. So, that's, to me it's fine. That's I have to get to that point. I was just like, doesn't everybody care? But really, they don't. So like, people are allowed to not care and not want to get all complicated about understanding everything and all that stuff. So I you got to give room for that. Um, right? It's not a bad system to like leave it to the experts, right? But anyway. It's pretty weird sitch. We do, I think, need some democracy, or else there's no telling how things could end up without rights, you know? Um, and is that what they're coming for? Is our rights? I am a little worried about the situation here, yo. Um, I don't know if you noticed, but like, we're kind of like getting attacked from all angles, you know? All our choo-choos are going kablooski, and all the air's going and all the, I don't know, dude, like, oh, it's all like, whoa. Very, very whoa. And, you know, yeah, dude. We don't even feel safe talking about it. It's crazy. There should be sirens going off, I think, you know, but no, no reason to panic, right? But at what point do we like do something about it? You know, like there's just this level of complacency and like psychologically, it's just like red carpet. Come on through. I don't get it, and I don't know what to do about it. We're supposed to have freedom of speech, but that's not what we're given, or what we're choosing. It's not what we're choosing. We got. I mean, we're getting there. Facebook freed the nipples. That's something. I was enjoying the idea of having something to do with that, right? I was playing with the idea. I was like with my Jaguar character. I was just like, I'll show my nipples. I did. They never blocked my they never blocked my nipples when I was like going in drag. So like the question had to have come up, like how are these people getting away with it? How are there some not? Yes, no, whatever, right? Um, all these little debates they're good questions, but again, I'm like distractions. I mean, it's like comical debates, but like, dude, this century everything is changing so fast. Like everything we thought we knew is just becoming, it's just crumbling through our fingers, dude. And we had to expect that. We did. I mean, they taught us this when I was in school. They were like, well, we're kind of like preparing you for jobs that are going to be obsolete. So good luck with that. You know, it's like, at the rate everything's changing, you're going to have to become an adaptive creature clinging to the forest. Because the whole world evolves into an entire different ecosystem right before your very eyes. What a fun generation we are, dude. Wow. Like my parents had a really smooth ride. I think it seemed pretty cushy to me. But I'm a little concerned, I guess. But I feel really grateful to be able to witness this perspective that I've got on the evolution of humanity. It's it's the coolest time. It's like era shift. Paradigm shift completely. Science paradigm going from gravity to like frequency, vibration, electric, magnetic. Um, it's gonna be it's gonna be so beautiful once the shift, you know, Once the transition's complete, I think it'll feel really good. And so maybe that's all the tension I'm feeling right now. It's like I know there's some hard parts coming, and I try to make a difference, and it's just futile. I just have to be grateful and just do the best that I can with what I've got, you know. So I feel like documenting as I see as much of the world as I can. It's I mean that's what I feel like is going to be at least my contribution, you know. I just want to see what the ancients left us. I want to interpret them the all these monuments. I want to see what the message is with my own eyes when I go to these places. Machu Picchu. I mean, dude, I've got to see them. You just there's no comparing like Google Earth or whatever. So I mean, there's very little time. Time is of the essence. So and you know, so that's one of those things. I'm like, people think I'm joking. I am because it's absurd, but I'm serious as well because I see the pathway. If I could figure out this psychology thing, I'm almost there to where I'm not as triggering to people that don't know me or just you know what I mean, want to label me and don't know how. Um, if I can figure that out and learn to make friends with people from all sides, all angles, and all backgrounds, it's just that easy of identifying, editing my story together, showing the growth that I mean, dude, just that I've forced everyone to go through at the same time as I've been going through it myself. I mean, we've all been evolving. And I mean, really, the Grand Project is probably a huge part of that. We're all meant to grow in these ways from these struggles. And, you know, I think our true nature is supposed to emerge after all of this bottleneck. The squeeze, the big squeeze. So, you know, I've got kind of like a loose-ended, open perspective of it. Like I'm not conclusive about any of it. I just got kind of like, you know, questions that lead to more questions that all go towards a certain direction. So what I'm not knowing is very much that or what I do know is that I don't know she is. That's pretty much what I'm getting at. But I think I've proven through all of this that I'm not corruptible. I'm not greedy or I'm not willing to be controlling and manipulative. And so, what that says, what I see as I want to lay the story out into a movie perspective is that shows that I would make a good leader. And I imagined I was lit as could be one night with my girlfriend from Oahu. She said or whatever, and I looked in the mirror. And I saw myself straight up as president, and I was just like, dude, I can't think of another person I would trust to be the one to be introduced to the aliens more. Like I would not want Captain Space Force going up there. We grab him by the pussy and shit. No. So, right? We need someone that's got the that speaks dog and cat and alien without, you know. And yeah. So when it comes to that 54% sitting there, and then I'm looking at the passionate ones that were actually the ones who did the 23 versus the 24 were mostly just voting against the other guy. They just didn't see the other one in there. So it was just like 100% vote just sitting there waiting for someone that they actually wanted in there. And that's, that's why Obama is my hero, dude. He made friends with everyone in the country. He's a law major, but he had psychology down, dude. He knew how to identify. And that's cool. I've got kind of an opposite track record going where I have isolated myself, right? By observing and addressing the differences that I see and trying to inquire what causes those and so on. And that's just, I mean, right? People are like, I don't like feeling like a science experiment around somebody or like, psychoanalyze yourself, bucko. That kind of stuff. So, I mean, yeah, I'm a scientist. I'm curious. I'm just a big kid that just wants to understand what's going on. And so, really, yeah, that was kind of like when I saw myself as president in the mirror, I was just like, well, that would be the fastest way to get some answers around here, right? They didn't show Trump the fucking Area 51 shit. That is on a need to know basis. And they're like, dude, you would not be able to keep your mouth shut about that shit, bro. They didn't tell him anything he didn't need to know. Some presidents, they probably walked right down there and they were like, so here's the aliens. We're going to trust you not to talk about this, all right? All right, cool. Come this way, sir. Obama probably met the aliens. And he came out after Inauguration Day going like, yeah, well, we got the national interest to worry about, and everything I promised, of course, we're gonna get on that too. But we got the national interest to make sure to prioritize, and that's a little different. Whatever they did, they showed him he was very, very, very different. Whatever, and so I have to be aware of that. Whatever they do or don't show me, whatever. It's like they got my clones already ready to go. No, dude. They might. They might. You guys tell me if you'll see any clones of me out there for sure. Tell me. But yeah. It's not impossible. So I have been nurtured towards something. I don't know what it is. But it feels like I tried to make a difference once in a very helpful way, like in kind of a self sacrificing way. But I wasn't willing to go all in. I wasn't willing to be like the guy. Because I had to fight so hard to just have custody of my daughter right then. It was like, I can't take on the world and be made a mess by the press and all that right now. I just want to have some daddy time, you know? And man, it was so much fun being her teacher and superhero while I was, you know what I mean? I made it my priority. Whatever we were doing was just full adventure mode. So that to me is what life is mostly about. I mean, I put that as a priority over everything. I want a family. I mean, people talk about me like I'm a legendary partier and polyamorous, wild sex parties and whatever. It's amazing the things people say is very, very not true. You know, I grew up Mormon, and yeah, like I don't define or it just doesn't seem necessary to dissect it all. So I just kind of go with it. If it feels nice, then it's meant to be, kind of thing, and you choose it on a constant basis. But yeah, promises feel forced, and so I've always been a little bit, you know, I see the indoctrination and insecurity, patriarchy minded kind of marriage seems very, very like very much like slavery to me. So that was one of the things I wanted to do with my presidency is address that. It's not very freedom minded to control and own other people, you know. Um, so they just seem like unconstitutional contracts to me, but we could have some fun. I was thinking it'd be cool if I went back Mormon, found my one true love, right? The Mormon Church, you're supposed to if you live the path and everything, God is supposed to bring you your eternal companion. You've known each other for all time and eternity. You've been waiting your whole life just to do it right, so you can meet, be married in the temple, resealed, and have kids and all sealed and all that. For all time and eternity. You get your own planet, I think, right, dude? Anyway, it's a good deal. It's a good deal. I don't know why I didn't buy that deal. But I mean, it's not too late. So anyway, I was like, I can go back to the Mormon church, and they never illegalized polyamory. Oh wait, they did. The church, the Mormon church, never like. So they, the, militia in Illinois killed off most of the Mormon men or something like that. And the women and children started walking west, dude, for Utah. They didn't even know where they were going. Um, they barely made the Oregon Trail, or no, like right, the Lewis and Clark. I don't know. They only went out there just to find out the West Coast was even like, right. It was before the 49er thing and all that. So, anyway, they walked from Illinois to Utah in the winter, and a lot of them died. And a lot of the men got attacked by Indians after they got all killed off by Illinois militia. Anyway, what am I? I'm going into history lessons here, dude. The Mormons never illegalized polygamy. They pretty much had to take on all the women and children and all the men that were left to survive as a tribe when they settled Utah. And so God never like stepped down and said, never mind. I changed my mind on what's cool, what's allowed and what's not." So anyway, I'm saying the United States, when they let Utah become a state, they were like, "Yeah, but you got to get rid of that polygamy shit, or you're not in the club, buddies." Which is like, U.S. Freemasons, like, hello, look at the temples, all the symbols. She's kind of like, the Mormon Church got taken over by the Freemasons, if you kind of know what I mean. And that's what it looks like to me, but anyway, the symbols. The polygamy never was illegalized by the Mormons, by God. It was just like legalized by the United States by forcing. Aren't we supposed to like represent religious freedom? Hello, like how is that part of our history? Like, oh, we abolished slavery, but oh, wait, this is before that. We still have slaves at this point. Okay. Yeah, well, no polygamy. Yeah, the Mormons left Utah, okay, Joseph Smith was 1847. Utah was a state in 1896. So yeah, that was after slavery was abolished, but we still had multiple marriage. Anyway, my point is that's not very like freedom of religion-y to make Utah change their to make the Mormons change their religion to make Utah a state. So I was like, we could get that shit thrown out right there because anti-freedom. But then, of course, I have to meet my second or my second love of my life, right? That's Mormon for that to happen, which is inevitable. I'm highly compatible, dude. I'm a very fun partner. And then I mean, yeah. Wow, you just, the things the haters prevent. That's the sad world, dude. Okay, so anyway, the plan was to just rock the system pretty much. Like how much National Enquirer headlines is that for you, right? Like taking Utah to the Supreme Court and all this shit. And then I was like, yeah, so we get polygamy re-legalized, and then we say that marriage is anti-freedom altogether, and we annul all the marriages across the country. I mean, it sounds like a fun presidency to me. It's gonna be a soap opera in the White House. We'll be DJing in the Oval Office while we are growing mushrooms in the Lincoln Room. And dude, imagine me with a UFO, right? They're gonna give me my own flying saucer. Then I can check out all the monuments all over the world, fly right up to the top of Machu Picchu myself and get the aerial view. And then maybe they'll give me some of those orbs too, you know? I don't know what the orbs are. The orbs could be our ancestors, they could be alien consciousnesses in little electrical form, lightning balls. They could be all around me right now, and I don't even see them. My night vision camera could be picking them up. But they are there. The orbs are real, and they are very conscious of the meaning of everything that's happening. So, in that sense, they might be making a difference. Seems as if they're trying to. So, what a fun puzzle. What a crazy fun puzzle. I'm over half hour now. I'm sorry. I was really just trying to introduce like this concept of a third party takeover and showing like how easy that would be, dude. So simple. And so in my mind it was I just saw it. It's like I go to Arizona, I find my rock star people, I sell my fulgurites and my meteorites get verified, and then I come back and I try to apply for this grant and we get, like a science team and a film crew all trying to figure out this magnetic anomaly thing. And then right, we just make the documentary and then it's that easy. Like all of a sudden like everybody's on board with asking the science questions with me, not thinking I'm crazy for actually going there against the mainstream thought paradigm, but like I've been on an open page this whole time, seeing the holes right through it. So it's like I think I'm right on the edge of people taking me serious enough to listen and, kind of figure out when I'm being ironic, silly versus like really hypothesizing about things. And yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be really cool really soon here. So I think we're on the verge. I could probably go down there and dance. I should go dance. Every time I try, I get beat up by an entire mob of people. You hear me? I think I'm gonna go dance. Cause fuck it, dude. It's my land. And I feel like dancing, and there's some loud music. I'm hearing the music either way. So, it's not impossible, bro. We can do this. We can very, very easily do this. I'll get a little help very soon. No puppies. Rent my house out. Start traveling. It's all going to come around one way or another. I didn't have to find all my buyers. That I did. I think I started the networking that's going to lead to that. Arizona was absolutely a mandatory mission from God, and it worked out exactly like I planned. I just have to follow through this year with all the rest of those obligations. I have to stay on that path and keep that pathway vision in mind, and not let these little zombies that pop up in the video game get in my way. You know what I mean? I just have to be like, pew, pew, pew. Zap them with laughs, dude. And, right? Make friends out of these haters, dude, by identifying with them. Laugh at myself with them or something. I'll figure it out, dude. I'll figure out a way to not get attacked by mobs when I go dance. Maybe I need to learn to dance better. I might dance too, like, I might be too sexy. Maybe I'll make a... I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna go dance. So toss that idea around in your head. Let me know what you think about Love Party, third party takeover. It's not, Ross Perot didn't take any votes away out of that last one. It was 23 versus 24, dude. 54% sitting there. And that other 23-24 was just like against the other guy. They were both going, blah. It's like 98% just waiting for somebody that they actually feel like would represent the people and not be some paid off underminer. So, I don't know. If you could trust this crazy guy, he might be high. You never know. Oh my god. Everybody else is high too, dude, so fucking get used to it. Who cares? You know what I mean? You got your Diet Coke over there. I see it. You're high on Diet Coke, man. Don't steal my gas. Anyway. Look at this. YouTube Live, dude. 38 minutes. No space on my phone whatsoever. Oh, wow. Except 38 minutes, dude. Who's going to listen to all that? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my Jesus. How do you stop this thing? How do you make it not so live anymore? Oh, my God. Oh, my Jesus. X. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Fine. Yes. I love you guys. May the force be with you.